Walk round compound. See some tigers on your screen, and then maybe some squeaks and some Pete's, and Derek will ramble. Oh, walk around compound. Do 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 but do but do do walk around compound. That's so dumb.
Come on, Bubba. You're too close. Here, Molly. Sweetie, come on. No, come here, handsome. Can we just try a little bit of food? Just looky right here under your nose. Yeah, right there. See, this is your food. Come on, why do you not want that? It's your favorite. Can you go in the kitchen and let's try ground chicken?
Yeah.
I have a 1 pound of ground chicken.
Is it in the kitchen or the back room?
Our kitchen. This
Oh.
stuff is not working.
Okay, I gotta go into the kitchen and get ground chicken. Yep. That is not for you.
I think this is going to be your favorite. Let's try. Ooh, it's chicken today. Chicken is his favorite today. Mommy got a whole bunch of $5 a pound ground chicken. Isn't it lovely? And you only eat 15 pounds a day. That is approximately, I think, like $45.
I got a little bit stuck in his teeth. So he says no to the ground turkey, yes to ground chicken. Hi, Stinks. And every day it's different. Every day is different. And Noe, you got any opinions in this matter? Except to just be pretty. Oh, look, you kind of rubbed up on a berry bush there. I can tell you got a little bit of purple on your head. Oh, these kitty cats. Oh, these kitty cats. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic walk around the compound webcast. Heidi's over there just feeding Mr. Wally, man. That is a daily occurrence. That is a daily thing. Oh, it's a little bit breezy out. Well, you know how that goes. Got a glove up. There we go. All right. Nice. Fits just right. Hi, baby. How are you? Yeah? I know. Oh, girl. Oh, my gosh. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Oh, I think there is a leopard over here. I think, but I can't tell because it's kind of dark. And she is darker complected. Oh, there was a leopard here the whole time. The whole time. She's like, what? There was? Where? She looks so surprised. Like, really? A leopard? Like, yeah. You. That was you. She's like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Lies. One more? That might be. Kitten. Oh. It's a clean day. We got a clean day going on right now because as you can see, we got a couple parts and pieces inside some enclosures. Some kitties, they had some proteins parties. Gotta go around and clean that stuff up. Poopaluga, what you thinking? Huh? Having your proteins party. Savage. Very nice. It's a nice day. It's a brisk day. It's a fall day. Got a fall festival going to be coming up. First 2 weekends in November. Getting closer. Getting closer. Yes, indeedy. Of course, you can go to the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. I know some of you folks, you're never going to not have that song inside of your head. It's going to be a part of you. It's going to be carried with you for the rest of your lives. I realize this, and I would feel remorseful if it weren't for the fact that, I was intending that the whole time. I know, right? She's like, yeah, why would you feel sorry if that's exactly what you were intending to do? That's a good point, Cassie. That's a good point. Sugar and pie. Pies of sugar and sweets. Pies of sugars and sassafrasses. Hi, baby. And then also got the got that race that's going to be happening on the 29th. Happening on the 29th of October. I'm just going to be going and doing it and having fun and wearing care stuff and just making a fool of myself. Wearing a GoPro. Struggling. Oh, I'm just going to be struggling and complaining and just being obnoxious. And it should be fun. So, yeah. I'm going to be doing army crawls under barbed wire. Going carerescuetexas.com. Yeah, she got up a little bit. Really? Really? I guess I shouldn't even be a surprise. I just go like, really? You're doing this now? But it's like, yeah, that's what she does. Like, yeah, Derek, that's kind of my thing. Like, you walk around and then you film stuff on the camera and I wait until you're turned around and then I try to murder you. I don't see why this is such a surprise, Derek. This isn't like new news. This is what's been going on for years. I mean, quite literally years. It's been happening. So, yeah. A little bit of stuff there. Oh, I just heard a whispery guy. Hey. Hi, mister. I love you so much. Oh, one of my guys. One of my boys. Big, strong fella. He doesn't get chicken with... He can still get, like, horse heads and cow legs and stuff like that, but, like, we're not feeding him chicken with bones anymore. Not feeding him chicken with bones. We just kind of... Like those little, possibly splintery, kind of things could, get into his teeth and, yeah. He's an old man. Uh-oh. Still likes to pee. A champion pisser, though. Old man, still got it. Champion pisser. What happened here? What happened here? Hey. You alright? Oh my gosh, Yano, you're a mess. You are a mess. Oh, left his leg up on his platform. There we go. do 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 do. Oh, gates. Oh, they're up there. Butts. 2 little butts. Fuzz butts. Alright. Well, I'm going to be walking around that way, and there ain't no kitties in this section of the enclosure. The 4 babies are, what is it? Babies. At least I saw 3 of them, so I'm imagining there 4 are over there. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it so there's not so much grass around the compound, and I'll link back up with you over at Chompers. Handsome fella. Handsome chomp chomp. Chompers. Chomp. I saw you. You were rolling. You were rolling in the grass when I was walking up. Enjoying your time in the sun. How's about a little bit of a roll for the people? For the kids back home. It's like I'm all rolled out. You know, and probably what it was, like, because he's like this right now, and before he was probably like that, and he's just like, you know, it's kind of like flipping an egg on the skillet. And he's like, okay, this side's warm, so there we go. Nice. Nice. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. Jumpers! Jump, jump, jump! He's like, Derek, it is way too nice. It is way too nice and pleasant out for any of that nonsense. If I would have just walked up, perhaps like 10, 15 seconds earlier, would have caught the cuteness. Would have caught the cuteness. Where's Miss Bonnie Boo? Where is Miss Bonnie Boo? Oh, there she is. There she is. We got these yellow flowers, fall flowers that kind of sprout up. They've been sprouting up all over the place. They're nice. I like them. There's the poke. It's a bush called poke. Like poke bushes. That's like the colloquial term for them. But they generally die this time of year, and you chop them down and then they come back in the spring. They're the ones that have all the purple berries on them, and sometimes you'll see, especially like the white tigers, they'll rub up on the fence, and they just get these purple smudgy streaks on them, and it's funny. They don't eat them because, yeah, it's like, those are not good. What if the cats are like, they don't eat that stuff. So, yeah, it's been growing around here for years and years and years. So, haven't had any bad instances yet. Hey. Hi, baby. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. But, yeah, this time of year, those things are dying, and if you don't stay on top of it, if you don't stay on top of that stuff, then you have to chop everything down kind of all at once. No good. No good. This stuff. So, interns have marching orders to remove poke bushes. Storm through and rout them out. Forget the scallywags. Cast them from the compound. So yeah. And in their place, get these yellow flowers. I'm not interested in you. I'm interested in the flowers. Ooh, oh, the yellow flowers, fall flowers, making everything look colorful. So interesting, so interesting. Going over here, less interesting. She's like, I'm not falling for it, Derek. I am not falling for your trolling. Yeah, I suppose. I got your nose. Ooh, I got your nose. I don't know what else can I do. Shadow puppets. Maybe like a duck. It's like trying to like, you know, let me see those teeth. She's not responding. She's not playing along. Let's dig for some gold up here. There we go. Nice. No. Yeah, there we go. I'll talk to you in just a little bit. Yeah, there's no agenda, I guess. I mean, you know, and there's a lot of walk around the compound webcasts where, you know, didn't have an agenda. Oh, Heidi and I, we actually, there was, because I was talking about the, hi, hey, handsome, look at you, Mr. Flashman. Ooh, you coming over to say hi? Hi. Ooh. Have a smooch? No? No smooches? What? No smooches, just rubs. No smooches, just rubs. I want a smooch. I want a smooch. Give me a smooch. He says, nope, not gonna do it. I feel so just cast aside. Mr. Man. Hurt my feelings. You did. Hurt my feelings. But we had the, I remember I talked in the last webcast where we had all the, the Chamber of Commerce, they came by and that was a really great thing. We had the dinner and all that was set up. That was nice. Had the Decatur boys football team come over later that day. So it was a big day. We were hosting just hundreds of people. You know, there's food, there's logistics, there's tours of the facility. And it's really good for the local community to come and see the facility and see what the community has to offer. So that's a good thing. And by the way, Decatur, they won. Beat Gainesville. It was a solid thrashing. It was like 56 to 28. It was, yeah. They pounded them. Pounded them, I say. So that was cool. And then yeah, that was like Thursday where we had all the dinner stuff, and there was a lot of work. I mean, the interns and Heidi and me and everyone, we had volunteers. Sean, one of our volunteers, long-term volunteers, was out here. Trace, just a lot of different people. Hi, boys. Hi, boys. You'll give me smooches. You'll give me smooches. I demand them. Sometimes, you know, when I see lions, I just walk up, I just start smooching them. You know, you can do that when you're a celebrity. You can do No. Give me some Tic Tacs. I'm gonna go up and start smooching those lions. But yeah, there was a lot of work and there was a lot of prep work that went into that. We had to fed all the cats that night, so It was like 2 large dinners. We had to feed the cats. We had to make sure everyone was good. So it's like, so you're exhausted. So we kind of made it to where the next day was a little bit of a lighter day. Don't get me wrong. Every day, there's work that has to be done every day. I mean, there's watering, there's feeding, there's you know, just functions of life stuff has to happen every day. But sometimes you can take the workload from like up here down to here, and it kind of goes at a little bit of a smoother hum. And yesterday was one of those days. So yes, there was still work that had to be done, but everyone kind of got to, you know, breathe a little bit easier. You know, maybe kind of, you know, after waters, hey, let's just kind of, interns, like, let's go just kind of hang out, watch a movie or something. You know, let's, and like me and Heidi, you know, we went over to Decatur, went to a farmer's market. Yeah. Oh, we were looking, oh, look at these tomatoes. They're so fresh. Nice. Nice. Ah. Oh my gosh, they got canned peaches. Very good. Delish. So I got to do stuff like that. That was nice. That was nice. Like little moments. Ah. So, yeah, Heidi and I got to, we kind of spent, spent the day together yesterday. Oh, I was cooking her some breakfast. I cooked her breakfast that morning, you know. And we went shopping. We both put on sweaters. We smelled candles and whatnot. Like, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Went to a consignment store. Came back home, watched a movie, took a nap. Went to the football game. And yeah, there's, you know, cat stuff here and there. But it was nice. It was nice. Those kind of days are nice. Ooh, give me smooches. Give me smooches. No. Oh, blow, 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 blow. Oh, blow, 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 blow. All right. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get through. So again, I'm going to pause so that we're not grassing around the compound too much. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How are you? Oh my gosh. You got a little bit of sleepies in your eyes. A little bit of sleepies. So, yeah. What was I talking about before? I can't remember. Sometimes it's like you got to put a bookmark inside your head. You got to put a bookmark inside your head so that you kind of sit there and think about like all the different little topics. And you go from one place to another. And then it's like that ADHD kind of kicks in. You know, that whole like squirrel, you know, kind of thing. Butterflies. Butterflies. I don't think I was really talking about anything in particular. I think I was done with the topics. I feel like there's something on the tip of my tongue. Whatever. It's not that important. I'm sitting there, I'm talking about, you know, farmers markets and taking... Oh, I knew what I wanted to talk about, because I know the people like, oh, well, you know, oh, you watched a movie. What movie did you watch? That Ex Machina movie. Yeah, hadn't seen it. Watched it. It was on demand. Decided to give her a try. Great! A great movie. Had everything that I look for in a sci-fi. Like it was a real, like, true sci-fi movie. And then sometimes people, they think like, oh, just because if there's lasers and aliens, or if there's like some like advanced tech, it's like it doesn't necessarily mean it's still fitting in the spirit of good science fiction or the of the genre. But Ex Machina was really, really good. It was smart. It was talking about some really interesting philosophical things, but it wasn't, I don't think it was like beating you over the head with this stuff. I mean, it really made you think about a lot of different stuff, and not only in that, it was just a really good, there were some really just well-crafted characters. in the movie, some really great dialogue. So yeah, I don't want to give parts of it away, but I liked it a lot. It was like a real in that pure sense of the word, like that definition of like what makes like a good like sci-fi, experience. Like other instances, like that movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix. The one where he falls in love. Yeah, so isn't that the one where he falls in love with the cell phone? Yes, that is. But I'm telling you, it's an amazing movie. And it works on some really interesting premises that when you watch it, not entirely unplausible or implausible or whatever, or unfeasible. I don't know words. I need an artificial intelligence helper. Yeah. You don't know words. You're a tiger. You know snuffles, and you know how to moo. She's like, that hurts, Derek. I will pee on you. I pee on you. What? Whoa. Maybe it's because a lot of times I'm like, when I do the thing, I'm like looking at the camera and I'm not looking at her. Maybe if I put the camera down here and then I just look at you. What about that? Hey. Pay attention to you. Look at it. Okay. Just trying different experiments. It didn't work. Ay. Goodness. Hi, bud. But, oh yeah. Like Blade Runner. That's a fantastic sci-fi movie. Really kind of goes into, the who's its and the what's its and the whys, the implications of certain things, and asks those really salient questions about, the emergence of certain technologies and the nature of life and the nature of what it means and all that stuff. I like that. What about Star Wars? Star Wars is a fantastic saga. It's a wonderful fantasy saga that happens in a sci-fi setting, but I wouldn't really put it in the same, even though yes, of course, where else are you gonna? It's sci-fi, science fiction, sure, but it's that's not the purpose of Star Wars is not to explore these theoretical science type things. It's just to tell this fantasy story that is placed in a futuristic setting. So in that regard, I wouldn't put it in that same sci-fi category. 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's a fantastic sci-fi movie because it goes into that, asking those questions. What other movies do you think are good examples of sci-fi movies? And maybe a little bit more alongside the pure vein of sci-fi. Now, don't get me wrong. Fifth Element. Fifth Element is it's a romp. It's a fun movie. It's a ridiculous, over the top kind of thing, and it takes place in a sci-fi setting. I would say it's more of an adventure, and it's more of a fantasy. It's a love story. Is it like a traditional or a philosophical or well-crafted, well-thought-out sci-fi? Maybe not, but I love it. Love that movie. So yeah. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Your favorite sci-fi movies. Examples of some of your favorite ones. ones that you think happen in kind of a, like the most recent Dredd. The most recent Judge Dredd. One of my favorite movies. Well, seriously, one of my favorite movies of all time. It's more of an action movie. It's like an action movie that just happens to take place in a sci-fi setting. You know? So that's kind of, I'm looking like, okay, what's the difference? Like, it's subjective. It's art, whatever. Anyway, thought it was an interesting conversation topic. I watched that Ex Machina. Really good. Really, really good. Oh, there's some twists, there's some turns, there's reveals and stuff like that take place in it. Makes you really think, makes you really question a lot of stuff. That's what I like. I think in sci-fi in its purest form is that, and that's what it does. So yeah, a movie like Ex Machina is definitely in that vein of pure, unadulterated, straight from the tap sci-fi. Yeah, isn't that right, chompers? He's like, I would like some protein spy. Give me some protein spy, please. All right, well, I think that was a good cast. Loosey-goosey. It was relaxed. It was fun. Got into a little bit of some topic stuff, but wasn't too serious. It was sci-fi, Good cast. Hashtag Dorbist Award. Again, for information on the raffle for Fall Festival, you can go to carerescuetexas.com. carerescuetexas.com. And yeah. Let me know what you think in the comment section. All right. Bye-bye.